coming out here like a stupid human being who's been brainwashed. These people, they're not smart, man. And they're not thinking the way life really is. And if you're not thinking the way life really is, then that's your problem. That's one of your problems. I'm not going to say that is your problem, but that's probably one of your problems, is that you're not thinking the way life really is, people. You're coming out here into this man-made system, and this is how you are now being and acting, and thinking. And this is why people are going crazy, because in a real life, you would not be going crazy like this. But in a man-made system, you will. You'll be put on medication. They got all this stuff that they want to tell people. Oh, you got a problem or this or that. No, the problem is the man-made system, and the problem is that people are going crazy because this is not a real life. And this is a man-made system, and this is the way the man-made system is making people is crazy. Because it's not a real life. And these things are happening to people. And there's nothing that, there's nowhere else that they can go. They've populated planet Earth so much. And they've polluted everything else. So basically there's nowhere you can really go and live a life other than this man-made system. And they're messing this stuff all up. So you don't even want to live in this stuff. And there's nowhere else you can go and live, and you don't even want to live in this stuff. So basically, and then you're going crazy. And then you're still living with all these people who are brainwashed, and they're out here trying to brainwash, and you got a government, just watching all of you, watching everyone, and this is what's happening every day, y'all. Every day this is happening. I don't know how you people can live this every day and get done in this stuff by all these different people, because they end up brainwashing you and manipulating you again. And then you end up doing it again and coming out here doing it again. I tell you, I've learned that I cannot have anything to do with people, because every time I have something to do with people, then there's other people. And then when there's other people, there's problems. Because those people have problems. And all these other people have problems, and they're all brainwashed, and they all think the way they do, and then they're getting into other people's lives, like they think they know what to tell someone. Oh, I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna tell you that, blase blase, but they're not even living it. Now, are they living it? No. So what are they telling you for? What are they saying anything to you? They're not the one living it. You know what I'm saying? They're just thinking that you're being done something or whatever now, because you're talking to them and they're talking to you. Oh, this person, da 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 da, this is happening, blah 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 blah, whatever. And then the thoughts are being thought of what it is, and they don't even. Who knows what they're even thinking, or what this person's telling them. You know what I'm saying? Or if it's even right or wrong or whatever. All of these people are just crazies, y'all. Yeah, all of these people are just crazies, and they're just being crazies. And they think that they're living a normal life, but really they're just crazies. And they're brainwashed. And then they're talking to each other about someone else that they shouldn't even be doing. You know? They should be just living their life and working it out and correcting whatever needs to be corrected. And not thinking like these other people want them to think, and being how these other people want them to be. And this is how all you people are being. And this is your problem. This is one of your problems. Because this is not how life is. We don't come out here and we're not the same. Alright? We live life right, though, because that's the only way to live it. It's like all the animals. You don't see animals coming out here doing wrong stuff, because there's only one way to live life. And that's the only way to live it. And these stupid human beings need to get that right. They need to get it corrected and get it right, and they need to do it. Because there's only one way that you can live life. Y'all are just crazy people, and it's the man-made system that has made you crazy. And it's these people out here trying to brainwash you and trying to do all this stuff to you, and these things happening, and you can't go nowhere, and you can't get away from it, and then you're going crazy, and you're not figuring out any of this stuff. You're just going out and living it again, and you're not making the corrections, and you're not standing up for yourself, and you're not not doing it. You're not doing it. You're doing it again. So there you go. Basically, it's the problem, and you are just living it with these people. What you do is you don't live it with these people, and you get someone to live with you, maybe, and be how you live and how you are. You get out of the man-made system, you get out of their brainwashing, you get out of their stalking, you get out of all of their stuff, because all of their stuff is set up to continue their man-made system. See, they're trying to get you to believe that they're trying to work life out. Life was already worked out, people. Life was already worked out. You don't need no man-made system to work life out for human beings, because it was already worked out. All you needed a man-made system for was to manage food and clothing and buying stuff and supplying the human beings now that you are going to be governing, basically, which man-made system, not governing, but managing, not controlling, but helping, and getting to understand the way life really is, not trying to control, not trying to manipulate, not trying to use these people just for what you want. But it was to manage human beings. It was to make it to where we all could live together and trust one another and live. But y'all messed it all up, man. Y'all messed it all up. You got all these stupid people, and now it's just infested. You got an infestated country, like a human being infestated with a disease, and here it is now. What are you going to do? You got to eradicate the disease. You got to get rid of the brainwashing. You got to get rid of all the stuff that you've been doing wrong. The things that you've been telling people. This is what you people are doing every day to these other people too. And you're just continuing to live wrong, and you need to correct it. Needs to be corrected. Quit living wrong and correct it, and start living life how life is, not how they tell you. Life is self-explanatory, and it will work out. These people are crazies. They're just trying to mess everyone up and trying to get you to believe what they want you to believe. You come out here and live a real life, and you'll figure out the truth, that they're liars.